Hello everyone and welcome to today's lab. Today we'll be setting up a compute engine instance in Google Cloud Platform. We'll cover the basics of compute engine and walk through the steps to provision and configure your instance. Let's dive in and get started. But before you begin the session, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon so that you will never miss an update from us. Okay, let's talk about Google Cloud Compute Engine. It's one of the best scalable infrastructure as a service offerings from Google Cloud Platform, or GCP for short. So what's the deal with the compute engine? Well, it's provide high performance virtual machines that can handle a variety of computing needs. Whether you are running small applications or big workloads, it's got you covered. One of the coolest thing is how you can scale your infrastructure with ease. Need more power? No problem. And you can also customize the virtual machines exactly to your liking. But that's not all. It runs on Google Global Infrastructure. This means you get low latency and high speed performance, which is super important when you are managing application in the cloud. It also comes with some key features like flexible pricing model, strong security, and seamless integration with other GCP services that make it perfect for businesses that want to focus on growth without worrying about the tech sides. In short, if you are looking to run and manage applications in the cloud, Google Compute Engine is a top-notch choice. Let's explore the benefits of Google Compute Engine, or GCE. First, we have storage efficiency. GCE supports up to 257 terabytes of persistent storage, which is more than 10 times the capacity of Amazon Elastic Block Store. This makes GCE a great choice for organizations needing highly scalable storage options. Next is stability. GCE ensures stable services with features like live migration of virtual machines between hosts. Additionally, it benefits from Google Cloud Platform's robust and redundant backup system, which support major products like Google Search or and Gmail. Lastly, let's talk about security. GCE offers a secure and safe environment for cloud applications, leveraging Google extensive security infrastructure to protect your data and applications. These advantages make Google Compute Engine a strong candidate for your cloud computing needs. Okay, now let's discuss the objective of the lab. Our goal is to provision an additional compute engine instance on Google Cloud Platform to address the performance bottlenecks and potential downtimes expected during the New Year promotional event. By adding this instance, we'll help WebBI solution handle the increased traffic and ensure their software WebBI remains fast and reliable throughout the New Year sales rush. Now let's take a look at the situation WebBI Solution is facing during their New Year promotional event. As you can imagine, the new year is a time for fresh starts, and many customers are eager to take advantage of post holiday sales and limited time offers. WebBI Solution is expecting a massive surge in traffic on its website. While this is great for business, the sudden influx of customers is overwhelming their production environment. Their current infrastructure is struggling to keep up, leading to performance issues like slow page loads, failed transactions, and even downtime, exactly what they don't want during such a critical event. WebBI Solution implements a scalable solution that can handle the heavy loads and keep their website fast, reliable, and responsive even under the intense demands of their New Year rush. Here are the requirements we used to set up Smith's compute engine instance. We started with an E2 medium machine type and used Linux-based operating system. The instance was configured with a 50 GB boot disk. For deployment, we choose the US Central 1 region, specifically the US Central 1A zone. We also configured firewall rules to allow traffic through port 80 HTTP and 443 HTTPS, ensuring essential web access. Take a moment to pause the video and review these details as they will be used in our lab. Alright, I have already logged into the Google Cloud Console and now I am going to dive into the Compute Engine section, which you'll find in the left hand menu. So here I'm click on virtual machine instance. This is where we manage all the virtual machines. Since Smith is preparing for a huge promotion, we are going to set up a new virtual machine instance to help handle the traffic surge. First, I'll click on create instance to kick things off. This brings up the configuration screen where we can customize everything based on Web AI solutions need. The goal here is to make sure Webby Smith software runs smoothly even when things get hectic. We need to give the instance a name. So I'll keep it something like Webby New Year VM. Keeping name descriptive is a super helpful, especially when Smith and the team are managing multiple instances. It will be easy to spot later on. Now onto the region and zone. Smith wants to minimize latency and keep the server close to the customers. So here I'll select US Central 1 LOA for the region. This region is geographically close to the main user base, which helps to improve response times. To ensure reliability, I also pick US Central 1A zone, which will give us some redundancy in case anything happens in one zone. Next up is choosing the machine type. So Smith's requirements call for something that can handle mid-range traffic. So starting with an E2 medium, two virtual CPUs, and 4 GB RAM is a smart, cost-effective choice. But if traffic spikes, which it probably will, we can scale up to something with more power like the E2 standard. This kind of flexibility means Smith can easily adjust resources in real time based on demand. Now we'll configure the boot disk. I'll click Change and select Debian, a Linux based operating system. Then we'll start with 50 GB of disk space, plenty to cover the operating system and the application's initial data. For firewall rules, I am going to enable HTTP port 80 and HTTPS port 443 traffic. Since Smith team is expecting load of web traffic, this will allow customer to access Webby smoothly. Okay, now I'll go on advanced option and move on to the networking section. Here I'll make sure there is a network interface in place. If we don't already have a VPC set up, I'll create a new one with a custom subnet. The VPC gives us control over traffic flow and network isolation, which is key for performance and security, especially during peak times like New Year event. And here I'll make sure it's deployed in the US Central 1 region to keep everything optimized. Once everything looks good, I'll click Create to provision the instance. Now the new virtual machine will be up and running. After it's created, the Smith team can monitor its performance, adjust resources, and ensure Webby is fully optimized for the promotion. Before we wrap up, let's quickly recap why this lab is so beneficial. Learning how to set up and configure virtual machines in Google Cloud is an essential skill for managing scalable infrastructure. So, whether you are preparing for a major event like New Year or simply need reliable, high performing systems for day to day operations, mastering Compute Engine helps you ensure that your applications run smoothly and efficiently. These skills are valuable for anyone involved in cloud management as they allow you to respond quickly to traffic spikes and adapt to changing business needs. That wraps up our session for today. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your colleagues or friends who could benefit. If you have any questions or suggestions for future topics, feel free to drop a comment below. We really appreciate your feedback. For more detailed information and resources, please refer to the link mentioned in the description box below. This knowledge will not only enhance your cloud management skills but will also help you grow in your future career.